Hello everyone, welcome to the Ichimoku monthly analysis for the S&P 500 for the month ending Wednesday, August the 31st, 2011. Well, a change of trend this month and quite a volatile month as we've all experienced. A very large range to this candle. The range is the distance between the high and the low, and that does suggest large momentum. It also suggests that the sellers were quite eager for this month to test to lower levels, and we all know what happened during this month, that we had this great sell-off in the market. Previous month's trading, we had a candle that made a higher high and a higher low, so we have had a change of trend for this month. A nice extension to the size of the body to the downside, and we can see that for the previous 4 months, even though we did have an uptrend in the first time frame, we had the bodies of the candles trending down below each other, and that is quite significant. That did suggest that there was potential for the market to trade off and to test to lower levels from the previous month. And this means that the sellers have been becoming increasingly eager between the open and the closes of the month, and we have this fairly large amount of net bearish progress made by the sellers for this month's trading. Interestingly, the sellers have tested below the 1219 previous resistance that we saw here on a couple of occasions. We can see where the market was rejected on these shadows, and a very strong rejection at this point, and previously rejected, and then the market broke through that area. But we've tested there, and that area is acting as support, and the market has closed just at that area. So that's a very important area of support for this market now. The market did test down below these other important areas of support, 1168, 1136, and we tested to within the cloud, and we know that the cloud will act as an area of support and resistance, and we can see here this demonstrates quite effectively how the cloud can act as an area of support. Also, the Kijun-sen has acted as support here, and previously the Kijun-sen had turned flat, and the market was attracted back towards that flat Kijun-sen this month. Now, in Ichimoku charts terms, the market now is still bullish in big picture terms, because we are trading up above the cloud. So that's a good sign for the bulls, even though we have seen some negativity in this market. The market remains bullish in the medium-term time frame by trading up above the Kijun-sen as well, but bearish in the fast-term time frame by trading below the Tenkan-sen. And now, with this recovery that we've had this month, we are only just trading below the Tenkan-sen, so quite a good recovery, and this market is almost neutral in the fast-term time frame. Just looking at where the market has actually closed within the range, and we have closed up above the midpoint level, and that suggests that even though we have had these series of down printing red-bodied candles, the sellers have still failed to take control of this market, and the buyers have closed this market with control, which is a great feat when we think about the sell-off that we had. Having said that, however, the control that they've had is very weak, and the sellers did lose commitment, as we can see here from this very large shadow on the bottom of this candle. Now, if we are going to see a change of trend, and there aren't any signs that we will see a change of trend in this market, because we haven't seen any strength from the buyers, but to see that change of trend, we do have this round number resistance at 1300, and that is very, very important for this market. We will need to trade up through there in a bullish way for the market to test to higher levels and to test perhaps to resistance around this swing high at 1370. So for the next month's trading, obviously 1300 is very important, but the 1219 area is the next most important level, and then testing down perhaps to the cloud, where we should see strong support once again.